Welcome to our first video for FnF. We're friends and we have feelings. This is Zach.
Hello.
That guy's Abdi.
Hello.
That guy is Insung.
Hi.
I'm Abrar.
Oh God.
And today we will be talking about part-time jobs. And
I'll give you guys some advice on how not to go on a 3-year dry spell.
he's talking about jobs, not girls.
So I was working at this big chain fast food place that sells lots of food to lots of people, and they hire a lot of people and they fire a lot of people and a lot of people quit. My horrible experience at that place was the fact that I only lasted 3 months because of a certain manager claiming that I lied and writing me up for stealing food. No,
stealing money?
We got away with it. No, we did not get away with it. For not showing up to one of my shifts that was assigned to me wrong. So they gave me my schedule that said specific dates on it. I showed up to those dates. And one day I got a call. They told me, "Hey, why aren't you in? You're working today." Then I show up to them, show them the schedule that they gave me. They say, "Well, you're supposed to be in today. We're gonna write you up anyway." A week later, I gave in my 2 weeks and I never showed up again. And I recommend always have a backup plan and a backup job before quitting a job. Because those 3 years were the brokest, longest 3 years of my teenage life.
Is that the only reason why you quit? Or just the job
The general manager, well, the job is not that long. People were.
You need money.
But if the general manager straight up tells you, "Hey, I'm gonna write you up for no reason," I do not want to work for that kind of person.
That's fair.
But it feels as if actually any part-time job you work, you'll deal with a shitty manager.
That's ridiculous. He knows it's not my fault. And he knows I'm not the cause of the
That's
problem.
He knew it was his fault and didn't want to admit it to you.
There
He's
you
an
go.
adult.
So that's not okay. So I didn't see any room for growth there after that. I didn't see any room for enjoying my job after somebody's telling me, "Hey, I'm gonna blame you for something you did not do." It was a tough 3 weeks, 3 months. 3
years.
Wish it was 3 weeks or 3 months. I did get some cash here and there.
So you didn't count enough for 3 years.
No.
You didn't count that as...
No. You were jobless for 3 years. I was stuck at this coffee shop for 5 years straight, all of high school, 9, 10, 11, 12, and first year. You're right. I didn't quit just because I didn't have a backup, right? 1 year in, there's a lot of turnover. So by the 1 year mark, I was everything. I was the baker, I was coffee maker, I was a manager for quite some time, but see, I got promoted and I got demoted all the way back down as fast as I got promoted.
Why?
This is what you don't do if you're a manager, okay? First of all, if you're a manager, don't show up late.
Don't show up late to any job.
It's a 24-hour coffee shop, right? So you're the reason why the overnight guy leaves and comes. So, if he's there from 11 a.m. to 7 a.m. and he wants to go home, he or she wants to go home, you're the reason why that person goes home. See, this person ended every single time. They ended at 7 a.m., right? Nah. It was my shift.
No, they didn't.
It was my shift. They ended at 8 a.m. And I'd walk in, I'd be like, "Oh yeah, good morning, fam." And you can see them, they're sweaty, their hair's a mess.
How was your night?
And they look at me, exactly.
I slept like a baby.
I slept like a log.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
That's one. Don't show up late. So sure. He's right. Don't show up late to anything. Second thing is you may be a manager, but don't take your time doing stuff just because you're a manager. See, cash out takes 5 minutes. How long did I take? 45 minutes. So...
What are you doing for the 40 minutes?
And here's the thing, that's what they kept asking me. What are you doing for 40 extra minutes? We have an electronic money counter machine, right? So it literally takes 5 minutes to count the money, write it down, put it in the bag, and put it in the safe. I would hand count it for fun.
Wow.
So I told the operation manager I didn't trust machines. So I am
They straight up lost trust in you. Like, okay, it's a wrap.
I'm more accurate than the money counter.
Go back to making your done.
Meanwhile, he's having like 5, 10.
See, okay, if there's a surplus, we have this thing where like we tip it out to all the other employees. So I leave it on the side. They thought I was stealing the money.
You're kidding, really?
And I wasn't. I swear to God, I would not steal. I forgot to unlock the office one night. Sorry, a couple nights, and the money would be gone. And so normally the operator, you should check the camera. No, they should go, Abrar, you're always late. You love taking your time. So by theory, you're taking by default. Thank you. You're taking the money. I'm like, you know what? That's pretty solid line of reasoning, but it's not true.
I see why you thought that.
I see why you think that.
However, I agree. For once, I didn't mess up here.
I got demoted to supervisor. I was still late. Here's the thing: they didn't demote my pay. I still got paid manager wage. So whatever. So I got demoted to supervisor, and like I still show up late, and like it was kind of like I was up here, someone else was up here, and we switched. I became supervisor, and that person became manager.
Nice. How's your relationship?
That must have sucked. It was an awkward dynamic, isn't it?
It was a little bit. It was, not for me. I didn't care. Cause like, whatever. Like you're right. I was a whole
to do a lot less, and you're responsible for me.
Now I get to steal the money. You take the blame.
You're responsible for this mess. So as a supervisor, I was still late. I still took my time doing stuff, and like I kind of wasn't the nicest supervisor. So like if I would go on break, supervisors get like what 30 minutes break, and like everyone else gets like 15.
Oh.
They would get 15. I'd get 45. I don't know why I liked the number 45 when I was working there, but I got 45-minute break. Got demoted again to like a bar.
15-minute break now.
Yeah, 15-minute break. No.
45.
It was still 30.
Oh.
I still doubled my breaks. Because I would drive away, I'd come back 30 minutes later, I'm like, hey guys!
Not that long. Like, you
Yeah,
guys
my
stayed
phone's
for a lot longer than I would have. Like,
Yeah.
I worked at Subway for a month and a half.
The train station.
Yeah, a month and a half.
Subway, the train station?
The Subway?
No, this is fast food.
Oh.
No one likes fast food.
Oh my
That's
god.
why I stayed there for a month and a half.
Oh my god.
You didn't even
So it
pass.
was like grade 11 or something.
You didn't even pass probation.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Absolutely not.
That's horrible.
I gave up real quick. It was awful.
But
I don't
yeah,
know what it is about like the type of person that goes to Subway. they're really mean. They're really mean. I don't know how to explain this to you, but it's like, you ever see sometimes some veggies are just not as ripe as others?
oh my god.
That's how picky they were. Some lady, she's like, I put on the tomatoes, right? And one of them's kind of green, but it's not that bad. Like, you can barely notice it when you're eating a sandwich with like 15 ingredients in it. And this lady, she's like, ugh. And I was like, is there a problem? She goes, can you switch out that tomato? I was like, okay, sure. Pull out another one. This one's fine. It's like barely even green. There's a little bit. She's still annoyed. I close it. She was like, and in my head, I was like, I'm gonna spit on this lady's sandwich right now.
I'm gonna sneeze.
But I'm
my
saying,
ass.
but like over time, that just it gets to you, right? After a while, you're like, why are they so rude? Like, I'm handling your food. I can do whatever I want to this. Don't mess with me. I can put a coin in there.
I didn't wash my hands.
Some change, you know. Can I get some peppers? Throw in some dimes in there.
Forget to wash my hands.
Ridiculous, man.
See, here's the
You're
thing.
constantly standing.
The people you dealt with, sure, they're picking vegetables. People I dealt with just woke up.
That's even worse.
That's even worse.
That's much worse.
And I get into fights with them. I literally got to like the screaming arguments with them.
People I dealt with are at the bottom, okay? They spend their money on meth and crack, and then they come to like my fast food joint.
With that crack in the money.
There you go. I made some lady an ice cream cone once, and it was one of my first ice cream cones that I made. It was big, okay? And it was in the shape of a sword. Shape of a sword.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm gonna go hand it to her, and she just, like, her face just goes dead. She's like, what the fuck is this? She's like, you're gonna hand that to me? I'm like, yeah, I can make you another one if you like. She's like, no, unbelievable. So I go put it away, and then I go hand her like proper ice cream cone. Okay, I tried again in a proper way.
Wait, was she mad that it looked like a sword?
She was mad that it was
It was pointy?
listen, it was swirly, and then it had a bow at the bottom.
That's so sick.
That was accidental. I thought it was pretty damn cool.
That's that.
I went off to hand it to her, and
with the
she
fun.
did not see.
Here you
eye
go.
to eye with me at
What
all.
was her issue with it?
It looked like a
No.
sword. What does that matter?
The little
I don't
curve at the
know.
end was the-
She-
That's what she was mad about.
And she cussed at me, and she looked like she wanted to hurt me. I called my manager over. I called my manager over, and she leaves.
Oh,
Yeah, thanks. So, concluding message. You know, if you're demanding a service, don't demean the people who give it to you. That's main point of this. Second, if you have a job,
don't quit without backup.
don't quit without backup.
Have that second job.
Don't be late. Don't quit for probation. And I don't really know what he does, but he's.
Just do your job, man. Don't be late.
See, yeah, his is don't be late. Do your job and just don't talk to people.
Yeah, don't talk at all.
Don't talk to people. Don't create friendships. That's his message.
Yo, if people talk crap, just walk away.
It's true. It's true.
I don't need your money.
Not me. If they talk smack, clap back. Clap back. Sure. What?
Yeah.